Well, guys, I am selling the Turbo Civic. She is going bye-bye. She is no longer going to be part of my life anymore. I got a deal, an offer that I can't refuse. This thing has been running great. Had no issues with it. I obviously, as you guys saw in the two-step competition, she did great. She was popping and banging and everything, but I'm parting with this Civic, you guys. Unfortunately, I had got an offer that I can't refuse, and I want to bring other things to the channel as well. I got other projects that I want to get done. So I decided to pull the plug on the Turbo Civic, even though she was a great ride. She's a great build. She's a great car, but I am going to part with it, you guys. I've got someone who's buying it this weekend, so I'm trying to get it all ready. I'm going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. I'm going to turn down the boost a little bit, put it back on gate pressure, just clean it up, but she's going. And it's hard to say. It's hard to believe that I'm going to let it go, but there's other things I want to invest into instead of just keep throwing money at this car. I got other stuff I want to do, so. But yeah, guys, she's been a great car. Great to me, at least. And hopefully it's going to treat the next person that it's going to just as well. But she's a good car, man. I hate to say it, but she's going bye-bye. But, man, after everything I've done to it, I've had it for like 5 years. All you new people that have been watching the channel, I got this car, bone stock, for $300. Single cam, knocking, running on 3 cylinders. Put an LS in it, non-VTEC, went non-VTEC turbo. Now it's got a GSR head, fresh from Precision Miller, new turbo, GTX 3582R. Yeah, now it's LS VTEC, and yeah, I'm just gonna let it go, you guys. I'm gonna part with it, start on something different. Some of y'all probably gonna hate to see it gone, but you know, I have other Hondas and stuff like that I'm going to be bringing to the channel as well, but also have something else that completely different than Honda I want to bring to the channel. So I'm letting it go, you guys. Going to a good friend of mine. She will take care of it. And yeah, it hurts to say, you know, that I'm really going to do this, but she's going to go. So after all these years, but it's okay. You'll see it again. I'm sure she'll be back, but for now, the car is going to go to a new home. I'm going to be turning down the boost. Well, I'm going to put it back on gate pressure and retune it. Turn down the RPM and stuff like that a little bit. And just make sure it's more reliable and stuff like that. So I got some work I got to do to it today. I'm going to get this done and have it ready to go tomorrow. And then we're going to get on to some new things. So I will bring you along on that here soon. And then we're going to get back to this as well, because this one's got to get running. That's one of the main reasons I'm selling my Turbo Civic, is because I want to get this Turbo Civic up and going as soon as possible. This one right here I've been working on for 2 years, and it's time to get this one out of the garage and into the sunlight. So that being said, y'all, I will be busy this next couple weeks trying to get things caught up, bringing more things to the channel. So stick around. I really appreciate every single one of y'all for supporting the channel and keeping up with me. I got a lot of things coming, so appreciate it, and let's get to it. Yo, check it out. So I got the front end torn apart, as you can see. I'll explain that in just a minute. Got the interior, most of the rear interior put back in. Seat belts, all the seats are mounted. The plastic's back in. This car, like I said, this car is going to be gone, and it's not going to be... They wanted the interior back in there on the rear so they can take friends for a ride and all that stuff, but that's all on them. But interior's back in. I'm cleaning up a lot of things on the suspension, going over the preload, resetting a bunch of stuff. And then up here, what I got going on is that I totally forgot about this before I even sell this car or let it go. I was running the front bumper supports. I had to cut it. The bumper support that goes right here, I had to cut it to make this intercooler fit, and I was running around well, wasn't running around because I don't even drive this car except for like once every 9 months. But when I take it out to the track, I didn't have a bumper support here, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to make to weld to reinforce this in between here, but I never got to that point. So what I'm doing is I am taking this large intercooler out, and I am putting the smaller intercooler back up, and I am putting a full bash bar, crash bar, whatever you want to call it, bumper support back in there for safety, because I do not want something to happen to this person and this motor end up in your lap if they end up crashing it or whatever. If something happens, cross my fingers, nothing ever happens to this car because this thing is in perfect shape. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be unbolting it here. And I made this tab a long time ago, as you can see, to mount the intercooler from this bolt, and it kept everything stayed sturdy. So I'm gonna have to notch this one off and relocate it and re-weld. So I'm gonna bust out the welder that's sitting over there and make new tabs to mount this intercooler, and then I'm gonna put a new bar right here, a new crash beam, because this one obviously is cut in two. So that needs to get done for sure, safety wise. That's the most important thing for me. And then once that's done, I'm going to be messing around with the suspension, and then I'm going to get the reset the preload and just clean everything up. Oh, I took off the MAC valve. It's gone, the boost controller, and I'm running just straight to the gate. So it's just going to be on, probably, I think it's on 8 pounds. Oops, excuse me, out of my way. So I think it's going to be on just 8 pounds. We're going to retune it, and then she should be ready to go. And then I'm using the wheels off her car that she has, and I'm going to be swapping over the wheels. I am keeping my VMS wheels. I still have these, and these might go up for sale, you guys. These are still like brand new. No curb rash, no nothing. They've barely been ran on except for a couple times at the track. That they pretty much just sit. I have a whole set of 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I might put those up for sale. I don't know. Just depends. But rather than that, sorry, I'm a little sweaty. We're gonna get back to this eventually. That's the next most important thing, is getting this car running. Once this one's gone, we're we're gun ho on this one. So that's the plan. I got a lot of stuff going on over here and whatnot, but this big turbo build has been sitting for 2 years, and it's time to get it out. So basically, this one's going, this one's coming. So I just want to tell you all, I really appreciate you all following this car for the last 2 years and keeping up with the channel and what this car is, what it was and what it's become. And it's crazy after 5 years. So, but yeah, everything's going, you guys. It's sorry, I'm sweating. Everything's going. I got new things. You all saw that I sold the RX-7, which I had reasons to do that and stuff like that. I'm just trying to make more room for more opportunities and more things. I still have my K series sitting over here. I still got that. I still got more B16s, B18s, and stuff like that. A couple more blocks over here. I'll still be building another Honda eventually. It's just right now there's other things I want to bring to the channel. So bear with me. But the Turbo Civic is going to a new home, and rather than that, I'm just going to get back to it, finish this up today, and by Sunday, be going to a new home. So, yeah, guys, it's been a process. It's just got a lot going on, you know. I know y'all want to see this. I know you guys want to see this one up and running, because I am super scared to fire this car up, but super anxious because it's been a minute. And this thing's got a full Y-wire harness tuck, 1400 plus cc injectors. It's going to be on S300. It's Borg-Wagner turbo, fully built motor, rods, pistons, ACL, bearings, ACL, you name it, oil pump. Everything's done. Fully built head. I'm excited. So it's time. So I'm parting with the Civic, but let you guys know, I'm going to finish this up. Like I said, I put the interior back in here. Everything's back in the back. It's got a fire extinguisher You gotta have that. And I'm gonna put the door jamb seals in the car because these things hurt when you hit with your shoulder. Those things suck. But yeah, you guys, it is what it is. On to new things. And keep up with me, and I will keep y'all updated on. I'll keep y'all updated on what's coming up. So, peace. This is where I'm at. So when I had the bigger intercooler on there, I had to cut this section out, which is right here. That was on my old setup, and these are the end pieces that I was using. So the intercooler sat in between here, and since this car is getting sold, I don't want this car going without a bash bar. So I put the smaller intercooler back on there, and I'm in the middle of, sorry it's so loud, I've got my welder over here. I love this darn thing. Making new tabs. I got this one welded up right there, and then I'm about to get that one welded up, clean it up, and it should be good to go. And then I'm going to be working on adjusting the suspension, the preload, cleaning that up, and a few other things. But yeah, she's looking good. Got a new bash bar on there for safety, so don't want this person getting in an accident and not have this motor sitting in the freaking engine or in their lap. So yeah, it's just safety things, you guys. So that's where I'm at on it. I'm gonna work on finish up this rest of this weld, and then clean up the rest of that, and then get the bumper back on, and we're done. There she is, boys. Back on all four. Got some different wheels for it. She's on 17s. I'm not sure what wheels they are. It's the wheels that she wanted me to put on there when we made the deal. But when she brought them over, they were actually in rough shape. So I put a nice little fresh paint over them. Give them that nice gloss black. Clean them up, because there were some scratches in them and stuff like that, some curb rash, but she looks a lot better now, you guys. Look at that nice clean finish. But she's about to go, boys. I'm gonna miss her. It's been a long 5+ years seeing this thing come from a stock single cam on 3 cylinders, paid $300 for the car, and now she's going LS VTEC turbo to a new home. I got the new bash bar in there, as you can see. Intercooler's mounted nice and tight. Got the tabs welded up. You can still see the intercooler down there, looking good. But she's going to a new home, guys. Dang. But she looks really good with the 17s, honestly. Didn't have to change the ride height at all. Dropped it back down, and she's really looking pretty darn good. I'm gonna miss her. She's done everything for me. I mean, I made this thing a daily. I made this thing, I raced it down the track. I've done the 2-step battle with it. Yeah, I mean, I've been driving the heck out of it, and it doesn't owe me nothing, honestly. It's just good memories. That's for sure. I took a lot of people for ride-alongs, and yeah, she's that one-of-a-kind 4-door sedan to me, you know? It'd be a while before I build another one, but yeah, we're gonna miss her. So, will you guys see her cruising around town, or well, she's gonna take it to college. Actually, I think it's Virginia. I think I'm I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember, but she's going to college, so the car will be long gone. But eventually it'll be back when I have to do some work to it, or when she wants to do some upgrades or something. But rather than that, guys, say goodbye. On to the next project, on to the next build. But we will be back. She will be missed. Oh, I can't believe I'm actually going to part with it. So get that one good look in. I would pull it outside, but it's been sprinkling and raining off and on, and I don't want it. I just got done cleaning up a bunch of stuff. I did put it back on gate pressure. I'm waiting on Sergio. He's going to be out hopefully today, and we'll probably go out and retune it and turn down the RPM and just clean it up and stuff like that, and make sure everything's good to go. And make sure she's making still 8 pounds of boost on the gate, and then after that, it's on to the other person's hands to take care of it. So, but keep up with me, guys. I'm gonna get back to it, some other things, and I'll let you know where I get. And see you on the next one. Peace. There she is, boys, outside in the sun. Well, cloudy, shady day, but in the light, oh, man, she looks so good. I didn't think these wheels were going to come out that actually clean as I thought, but hey, some $5 rattle can paint job does the trick. And they actually look really good. Not too bad. So yeah, well, Sergio's on the way. He should be here soon. We're gonna go out and retune it, or check the tune / detune it, turn it down, and make sure everything's good. Maybe take some duty cycle out of it, some fuel, and some timing and all that stuff, just to make sure everything's good. But I want to make sure it's reliable and safe. So when we're ready to turn it back up, one of these days, she might be making some more power, but she's looking good. Here's that one last look under the hood. As she sees, as she goes. We'll miss her. Don't miss her. But new things coming, you guys. A lot of new things.